Edge is a super powered MT4 software that, well, I'll just show you exactly how the software works in just a few minutes, okay? But to keep it simple, it's a trading machine. Super powerful and easy to use for both the novice and the advanced trader. So the cool thing is, even if you've never traded before, you can begin using Black Edge very profitably in just a few hours. But if you're a veteran trader, then you're in for a real treat because this system works amazing. So let's just jump in and show you how Black Edge works. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice is the use of a unique hybrid Renko candlestick, okay? And when I mean unique, I mean these Renko sticks are custom built and proprietary to us. Now, if you're used to using the typical Japanese candlesticks on your charts, you should already know that each Japanese candlestick uses time periods on each bar, meaning each bar is a particular amount of time, okay? So if you're using a 1 hour chart, each bar is an hour. So if your weekly chart, each one bar is a week, and so on and so forth. Okay, does that make sense? So let me show you what I mean. So here is a typical candlestick chart. Now, can you please tell me exactly where I should take a trade in this chart? It's a little difficult, isn't it? So see all these wicks? I mean, even without these indicators on this chart, it's a mess, making trading very, very difficult. And this is what typically traders are used to when they're trading the charts, okay? So now back to my super duper custom hybrid Renko candlesticks. Now, do you see how smooth this is? Much easier to find some great trading opportunities when the charts are this clean. The problem with traditional charts is that the typical candle, the market throws off a lot of noise, okay, just like we showed you earlier with all the wicks. So it makes it very difficult for you to find where to trade. It's very difficult, especially in today's fast-moving market, to find all the trade entries and exit points to make a profitable trade. So we're trying to make trading simple, you know? Trading should be very easy to do. So the key is to dump the noise and get focused on price action. What is happening right now in the market, okay? That is exactly what Black Edge does. What you need to be trading is pure price action, because the market is moving so quickly, especially these days, okay? So each of these bars on the Black Edge chart is a certain amount of movement in the market rather than just a flat time. So it's pure price action trading, which makes trading 10 times easier and much more profitable. And the cool thing is, if we use with Black Edge, it picks up trade opportunities that have tight stops and usually have 2 to 1 and sometimes even 5 to 1 risk to reward. So we have a winner here, folks. Okay, so you see how cool the software is, right? And we're not even close to showing you everything this thing can do. So let's talk about trading style. Black Edge will find trades both when the market is trending and when the market finds turning points. Okay, so here's what I mean by that. Most trading systems follow one trading style. Okay, either you're following a trend trading style or a market reversal trend style or pivot trading style, etc., etc. Now, Black Edge uses 2 different styles. One, it focuses on finding great trades when the market's trending. So whether it's trading up, down, or sideways, it's finding opportunities in that trend. Or it's also finding market turns when the market swings. So when the market hits a top or a bottom, it's looking for those reversal points where we can take trades there. So the cool thing is, most of the time, the market is either trending or reversing. So to make a long story short, regardless of what the market's doing, Black Edge is constantly finding really cool trade setups. Speaking of finding more trade positions, there's another great benefit of using Black Edge, trading on different time scales. So, I mean, if you are in the market constantly, you want to focus on scalping, you can set the software up for scalping. If you're looking for long-term positions to where you only need to trade a few days a month and you're really looking out weeks and months in advance, then you can set the software to be more of a swing or position trading. It's very easy to use. But all this is going to be covered in the members area. We're going to show you exactly how easy it is to set up the software, okay? So, of course, more trades means more profit faster, and all that is needed is a quick adjustment of this Black Edge software, which basically takes just a few seconds to make some adjustments, okay? So now let me show you how to place trades using Black Edge. This is really cool. Let's look back at this Aussie yen chart. Let me show you how easy it is to trade with this software. So on the left, we're going to start out with a buy trade right here, okay? Right where the Renko bars turned from red to white. Do you see the little arrow here? The system will automatically alert you when the arrow pops up so you can be ready to take the trade. Pretty cool, right? Very easy to do. Pops up, tells you when to take the trade. Boom, there's a trade opportunity. So what you do is basically get into the trade here, right at the close of the bar, and then you would place your stop loss back here, right below the previous low, okay? So it's pretty easy, right? And I might add, Black Edge uses a very tight stop, so your risk to reward is very, very excellent. So very small risk, reward is big. That's really what you need to focus on trading. And if you can trade like this constantly, where you're using tight stops with a high probability of a high reward, You can actually lose most of your trades and still be profitable every month. Most traders don't realize that. Let's say you can be losing more than 50% of your trades. But if your winners are way bigger than your losers, you're going to come out very profitable by the end of the month. So the focus on is making sure that you're using tight stops and your risk to reward is very, very strong. All right, so back to our trade. Okay, you follow the trade all the way up here where your gain equals your risk. Now, once your gain equals your risk, you're going to want to move your stop up to your open to basically lock out any potential risk of the trade. Okay, do you see this? Then if you move your stop to break even on this trade and it reverses on you, you close out without a loss. It breaks even, okay? So that way we want to cut our losses out very quick in the trade to get that thing, the risk down on the trade as soon as possible. So you close out without a loss. Again, we focus on minimizing our losses and maximizing our gains. So once you're about right here, right where your gain equals twice your original risk, I would then close out about half of my position on the trade while moving your stop up again. Okay, do you see what I just did? We just closed part of that trade in profit and moved the stop up so that even if the remainder of the trade turned around and stopped out, it stopped out in profit. You know what I mean? So we want to make sure we lock in those profits on the trade. So we lock into profits and removing the risk from the trade. Guaranteed profit on the trade. Okay? Now, if we see any more gains on this trade, it's pure gravy. Anything we add onto this is just extra bonus. Okay? Now, eventually, this trade got stopped out right here, in profit, I might add. So, good stuff, right? All right, so the market is beginning to pull back, and boom, Black Edge gives us another sell signal. So once again, we jump into the trade, we set our stop at the previous swing high, and then we let the trade run for a bit. We follow the same pattern we did before, right? We follow the trade until the gain equals your original risk, which will show you how to do this in the members area, which is right about here. We then move our stop to the open price again. Then once we are at about twice our risk again, then we move our stop again and lock in that profit while we close out about half our position. Pretty easy. You follow the same pattern over and over again while Black Edge is constantly spitting out winning trades left and right, okay? Now let's get back to the chart again. We're going to stay in this trade until you get the signals that the market is reversing. Now here we're looking at a reversal. So this is where we're going to close out that trade with a huge profit, really nice profit on that one, right? And then we take a buy position right here. Now this is how trading should be. Really easy to follow, fun, and profitable, right? Now on this trade I would place my stop a little closer than the previous swing low because that is a pretty long distance away to be putting a stop. We'll show you in the members area how to set those up. But besides, you follow the same simple process step by step as the last two trades and you're good to go. You wait until your gain equals your risk, you move your stop to break even to quickly eliminate your risk from that trade. But this time it looks like you'll get a reversal signal here before your gain equals twice the risk. Not a problem, you still made a little profit on the trade, about 10 pips, not much, but still, 10 pip trade, that's a nice start, okay? And now we're going to get into another trade. Simple, 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 folks. Trading could not be any easier than this. Okay, so before I hand the keys to Black Edge over to you, I want to show you one more little thing. This little baby right here, this is a super secret and proprietary indicator that we've developed over the last few years. Now, you don't need to do anything with this, but basically you need to understand that this is behind the scenes, a lot of the driving force behind how Black Edge tells you exactly where to buy and sell. It's part of the secret sauce. It's really, really cool. It took a lot of time in development, and actually we stumbled across it, and it's something that no one else is using. It's very, very powerful. Okay, so Black Edge, in a nutshell, extremely powerful software that works, folks. Unlike most